Hello everyone! In this lesson, we will begin creating our very own WordPress theme. Without further ado, let's jump right into the action. Okay, so here's our website, and remember that in order to visit fictional-university.dev, your Vagrant server needs to be up and running. So that means that if you manually halted the Vagrant server, or if you restarted your computer, you'll need to start the server back up again. I know we've gone over this before, but practice makes perfect. So if you need to start the server back up again, just jump to your command line, navigate to your local sites or projects folder, so CD, and then a space, and then I'm just going to drag my local sites project folder on top of the command line. Okay, and then to start the server, just run the command vagrant up. Okay, so back to our website. Let's go ahead and jump over to the WordPress admin screens. So up in the address bar, you can always just add on /wp admin at the end. Okay, and if we were not developers, one of the first things you do on a typical WordPress website is look for a theme that you like, right? So you might head over to the Appearance tab and switch to one of the other themes that WordPress comes with out of the box. Or most of the time, you don't want to be limited to just these themes that WordPress ships with. So instead, you might click Add New here. And then you could search through the thousands of free themes. Or your third main option is to use this Upload Theme button in case you purchased a premium theme from a third-party marketplace. Okay, but in this course, we are not going to do any of that because we are not going to use an existing theme. We are going to create a brand new theme. Now, I know at first that might sound scary, creating a theme from scratch, but it's not scary because I'm here to guide you through it step by step. And believe it or not, it's very simple to begin creating a new theme. So, for example, if I click on the main Appearance tab again, here we see all of our currently installed themes. And if we want to create a brand new theme that will show up on this screen, all we need to do is create a new folder in a very specific location. So let me show you what I mean. Let's go on a little bit of a trip. Let's look for the WordPress themes folder. So back on my desktop, remember our local sites folder. You might have named it projects instead, and you might have saved it in your documents folder instead of your desktop. But regardless, let's look inside that folder. Okay, and we are working on the Fictional University website, so dig into that folder. All of the WordPress files live in the app folder, so dig into there. Okay, so right now we are looking at all of the WordPress system files, and in particular, we are interested in this folder named WP-content. Let's go into that folder, and here we see a folder named themes. Let's look inside that folder, and here we see one folder for each of our currently installed themes, right? So this 2017 folder corresponds with the 2017 theme. So if we want to create a new theme, all we need to do is create a brand new folder in this themes directory. So new folder, and we can name it anything we'd like. Why don't we call it Fictional University Theme? Just something along these lines, doesn't have to be exact. Okay, now all we need to do is create two new files within this new folder, and then we will have a real theme that will show up on this screen and that we can activate. So let's go ahead right now and create the two files that we need. What I like to do is open this entire folder in our text editor. On Mac, I can just drag this folder into my dock onto my text editor program. Or once you're in your text editor program, you can just use File Open, and there should be an option to just open an entire folder instead of a file. Now you don't need to do it this way, I just find it convenient. Because now, in my text editor, here we have the sidebar of the folder, and I can just right-click on it and choose New File. So I have this completely empty screen, but now if I try to save this, my text editor automatically knows that I want to save it within that new theme folder that we just created. So what do we want to name this file? Well, let's call it index.php. Okay, and what do we want to write within the file? For now, let's just add a bit of placeholder text that reads, "This is our amazing custom theme." Save again. All right, so I said we needed to create 2 files. So we created one of the 2. Let's create the second file. So I will right-click on my fictional university theme in the sidebar and click New File. Or you could just use your text editor's File, New File option. Let's save this. Okay, and what do we want to name this second file? Let's call it style.css. Now, normally, a CSS file only has one responsibility, and that's to tell the web page what it should look like.